to stop him.
Yeah, I don't see why they don't just run out the rest of this clock.
Francis give to Barshears, and Barshears shredding tacklers, and you can tell the McAlester defense is just getting tired.
They really are. I mean, they've been on the field all night. You can't blame them. I mean, I know as a defensive player, those tackles become a little harder and a little harder as the game goes on.
That's it for another Poteau play.
Barshears running hard, too. I mean, he keeps his legs turning. He's not the tallest of guys, but he's got a stocky build that once he can get that bowling ball type frame going, he can't really be brought down easily. And arm tackles especially aren't going to do it.
Yeah, arm tackles are definitely not going to do it. You're seeing a lot of examples of that as he carries the ball.
Give this time out wide. Francis is going to turn into a lead blocker. That was an interesting play. It looks King and Stockton was on the run. You see the student section there getting loud and proud for Poteau. And hey, you're familiar with those paddles, aren't you?
Yeah, the paddle people. Looks like Poteau's got their own little paddle people. I mean, a little ways from Stillwater, but still looks familiar.
It does. How loud are those things when they get going?
Oh man, I feel like those guys practice and they work out just to be able to, whack it with all their might. They just whack, whack. It gets you going.
Dion Amade, Seth Campbell giving you this game on the Bravado Wireless Game of the Week as Barshears takes it around the 30-yard line. Ball on the ground. We're going to have to see if Barshears was down before he fumbled. Nobody wants to make an indication.
I believe he was down. We're looking at the instant replay right here. Although we can't help the referees, it looks like he was down before that ball actually came out.
They're going to give the ball to McAlester, but as you said, they don't get the benefit of the doubt of replays. Buffaloes will get it. They go the other way, and a mistake for Poteau.
Looks like it's going to give McAlester a little bit of life here and see if they can turn this into some points.
Searching for positives for McAlester, and I guess one of them is, hey, your last time out you had 7 turnovers against Muskogee. This time, not as many. You got the interception that just happened, but I guess searching, as I said, Dion, for positives. I mean, that's something that you can build on and go move forward with.
Yeah, I mean, I believe they won the turnover battle there.
Silton's pass over the middle is complete. Colby Squires, then the receiver, moves the chains. First down and 10. Squires only caught 20 passes last year, but he did average 18.4 yards a catch.
They should have thrown him the ball some more.
Give up the middle. Brought down in the backfield is Jarrett. And once again, the penetration for Poteau.
Number 10, Lane Jarrett, the ball carrier.
Just too much. First down and 10, clock running. Just under 6:40. Second down and 10, pardon me. Second down and, well, it's not 10 anymore. It's going to be 12.
Brings up second down.
I got all confused there, Dion.
It happens to the best of us.
Twins either side of the field. Hilton tries to throw the ball. It's picked up. It's a big man touchdown. Big man touchdown. Cass Fenton gets into the end zone. Sound the alarm. Shoot the fireworks. It's a big man scoop and score.
And it just looks like the quarterback, Hilton, he goes to throw the ball and he just loses all control of it.
Fenton, look at him.
And
look at him.
Teammates are excited for him as he takes it into the end zone and looks like he's done it all his life.
He just wants to, I don't know where he's going. It looks like he's out of breath, honestly. I thought he was going to go to the bench to take a seat. Now he's going to walk around.
Bask in the glory, big man.
He's going over towards the cheerleaders. He's like, hey, this is me now. I just scored that touchdown.
Bask in the glory.
The extra point attempt is blocked. But let's take another look. Cass Fenton, he is really the beneficiary here of Hilton not covering the ball. But hey, you got to take advantage of the opportunities you're given.
And every quarterback can tell you, I mean, this happens once or twice or maybe a year or in your career, just a situation where you go, you have full control of the ball, and you don't know what happens. It leaves the palm of your hands, and it just doesn't go in the direction that you want it to. This time it just cost McAlester a little bit more.
Yeah, 33-3. This one all but over. 16 left in the game.
And is free for all 6th through 12th grade students.
Pirates doing a good job of imposing their will. Took advantage of turnovers, and just as we talk about turnovers, Dion, what happens?
A turnover takes place. You jinxed them again, Seth.
We got a bad announcer's jinx going on here. I haven't noticed it this season until right now, although this is just week 2. Martinez's kick taking around at the 30-yard line, right at the numbers. And he's got space. If he bounces it outside, which he does to the 40, to the 50, taken down there.
It's a great return
By the mysterious number 30.
Tackle made by
33-3. Poteau. McAllister's had good field position for most of the day. You got a good look there at Parker Singleton as he was walking off the sideline before we zoomed in on the huddle. Singleton, quiet day. He's a VIPE Top 100 candidate, or was named a VIPE Top 100 player before this year, but he's been quiet. Poteau's been able to neutralize him. There's same quarterback in the game, Chris Hilton. His give up the middle is good for about 6 yards. Ball carrier that time.
Ball carrier for McAlester.
I can't get a number. Oh, there it is. It's Franks. Couldn't quite see. Franks running hard, not giving up yet. Kind of surprised that maybe head coach Forrest Mazie hasn't gone to his second-string quarterback, Trent Boatwright, just to give him some reps and really get Hilton out of the game. The fumbled snap is given to Franks.
Number 12, Hayden Franks, the ball carrier for McAlester.
He's dropped. Probably behind, looks like behind the line of scrimmage, brings out 3rd down and 6.
Going to be interesting to see what they go with here, if they're going to continue to give the ball to Franks or try and throw a pass to pick up this first down.
Number 72, Cameron Shropshire on the tackle. It's 3rd down.
Twins to either side, and this has been the popular formation as the snap gets away from Hilton. That was a bad snap that time by Morgan Richards. Really the first bad snap we've seen all game. Flag down on the play, right around where the quarterback recovered, so we'll have to see what that's about. Just went bowling there.
Yeah, it seems like the center was having to pull, and he was more focused on the pull than actually snapping the football.
Tackle made by number 79, Gannon Cheek.
Gannon Cheek picks up a penalty.
It looks like it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
And we're going to have a meeting of the minds around the ball to see exactly where this one is placed. Thing about it, when you're wearing stripes, you can't really hide in the field of play, can you?
Nah, not at all.
All eyes are on him. They are going to spot it at the 44. We think. There it is. There's a signal to roll the clock. And there's a signal to call a timeout.
Looks like there was a little bit of a miscommunication between the quarterback and the coach trying to get the play in.
Third and final timeout.
Well, 33-3 the score. Poteau has this one in hand as McAlester calls a timeout, and we're going to take one with him.
Ignoring calls from your in-laws?
Nope.
That's a bold move. Ignoring other carriers and switching to Bravado?
Again?
Now that's a bolder move.
Hey, Karen. Sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm going through a...
Get $500 off any new phone when you sign up for the Premium Unlimited plan from Bravado.
You're right behind me?
Visit your nearest store today. Bravado Wireless. Experience the power of connection.
Welcome back to the Bravado Wireless Game of the Week. Chris Hilton is going to take this one himself. Trying to pick up the first down and fourth down, and he does. Great second and third effort that time by Hilton to keep the chains moving. And McAlester will stay on the field to try and see if they can put some more points on the board.
Yeah, that was an excellent effort by Hilton just to get up the field and pick up the first down for his team.
McAlester will go on the road once again. This is their first of 3 consecutive road games. They're going to be at Ardmore next week. Poteau brings a middle linebacker blitz who gets through, gets in the face of the quarterback, who just throws it up and it's intercepted. Down to the 25, out to the 30. Cameron Duncan still on his feet. He's got a host of people in front of him, but is brought down at the 40-yard line. Duncan gets in the stat book, and those turnovers we were talking about, well, they're taking a toll.
Yeah, they really are now. Right there, you hate to see it, but Hilton probably should have just ate that one and taken the sack. But he turns a bad situation into an even worse one with the interception.
Ball spotted right on the 41-yard line. First down and 10, 4:12 left to go in the game. Might be an opportunity to see some other guys on the field for Poteau. Exactly at quarterback is Cole Hensley. Give up the middle. Brought down right around the 41-yard line. Kicks Fenton, the running back. Brought down at the 39. That's exactly what you're going to see, though, out of Poteau, is they're going to run the wing tee, and they're going to run the play clock all the way down, and they're going to try and run this game out. See, they're definitely taking their time. Second stringers in for Poteau. Looking on the other side of the ball for McAlester is the give up the middle. This time,
Looked like a
Dylan Tucker.
Yeah, looked like that
Number 22.
feedback dive they were having some success with earlier in the game that they kind of have gone away from.
It does look like McAlester has got most of their starters on the field. They're just trying to get any kind of positive momentum that they can get. 44 there on your screen, Parker Singleton. We've singled him out a few times today.
It's third down.
Defensive end, and this 3-4 front just hasn't been the answer. And you see they walk 2 linebackers up that stand up, but it really hasn't been the answer to what Poteau has been doing to McAlester, is it?
On the play.
Ball on the ground. McAlester has 2 guys recovered it. They're both fighting for the ball. Looks like it was Dustin Wall that comes out of the scrum with it.
Runner was down.
And Poteau has also had some problems holding on to the football here at the end of the game.
And the refs are going to say the runner was down, so the defense is still out there on the field.
Defense stays.
Pirates retain the football. It's fourth down.
Clock starts to roll. Fourth down. Poteau going to go for it. If they could get this first down, I believe they could end this game. Keeper that time for Hensley, but he's not going to pick up the first down.
Cole Hensley on the run for the Pirates.
Hensley tried to keep it run around right tackle. Didn't find any skating that way. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Turnover on downs.
First and 10, McAlester.
McAlester will take over, and we'll see if the Buffaloes are going to bring out Chris Hilton one more time or if they go with Boatwright.
Yeah, and it was a good stop by McAlester, able to get the ball carry on the ground, and especially on fourth down, knowing the situation that they were in.
It's been a good job all night before we let the Poteau offense probably get off the field for one of the last times. A good job all night by their offensive line, really establishing a push, and they're really a key in a wing tee offense. It does look like McAlester is going to go with a new quarterback. Make sure we get the right number. That is indeed Trent Boatwright. Boatwright keeps it. right around the 36-yard line.
Number 8, Trent Boatwright, the ball carrier.
Coach Forrest Mazie calls Boatwright a calm and collective, collected passer. You're not going to see him scramble as much as Hilton did, although we just saw him try there. Mazie called him more of a pure pocket passer. We'll see if some of that portrays here. Rolls to his right, looks downfield, got a man open behind the defense, but it falls incomplete. Caleb Squires, the intended receiver, kind of underthrew him there.
Intended for number 4, Caleb Squires.
Yeah, and with that incompletion, it stops the clock.
Number 7, Bailey.
It's going to be third down. See what they try to execute here. I think they wanted to give their backup quarterback an opportunity to show what he has and throw the ball around a little bit. You know, kind of give them some game film to see and work with and operate and see if this is something that they want to do, you know, going next week, give Boatwright some opportunities at playing.
Boatwright, just a sophomore. Looks kind of his arm around him there, Dion.
Yeah, you could definitely see that.
That's just the safety giving him a hug.
Nah, that's what they call a pass interference.
Bet you never had any of those. You played perfect defense.
Of course, man. Don't call me Dion Primetime Amade for nothing. It stands for perfection.
Did they call you that?
Nah, but I wish they did.
Yeah. McAlester gonna move to 0-2 on the year under new head coach Forrest Mazie. Meanwhile, the Poteau Pirates are gonna move to 2-1. As this one's tipped up in the air and intercepted. Poteau with an opportunity. Number 3, Tucker Garrett on the interception. Got some guys getting in there, and that's going to be a great memory there for Garrett, the junior.
Just at the right place at the right time, as a good job by number 31 for Poteau. Caleb Nix coming in and tipping the ball up, and the safety able to come down with the interception.
Poteau offense can just kneel this one out. 1 minute exactly on the clock. They're going to let their young quarterback get some experience in the offense as Hensley takes it himself up the middle.
3-yard gain on the play, brings up second down.
Brings up second down and about 7, gain of 3. And they let this clock run down, Dion, which looks like they are. This will be the last play of the game.
Yeah, and it looks like it's been a strong performance for this Poteau team. The Pirates have come out here and executed, shown this new wing T offense as they continue to run some plays.
Hensley keeps it, runs left side.
14,
brought down after a gain of a few, but that'll do it. Poteau knocks off their former coach of the McAlester Buffaloes. They move to 2-1 on the season. Meanwhile, McAlester can't avenge a 38-16 loss last year to the Pirates. They fall 33-3. And it's a learning experience in first year and Forrest Mazie in his first year of coaching.
Yeah, I mean, just a situation where you're running an offense that just couldn't get it going tonight. I mean, had no success running the football. Because of that, there wasn't any success passing. Offensive line had trouble picking up some of the blitzes. The linebackers were coming in all night. Poteau did a great job of executing, doing things the right way, especially offensively, running hard, blocking. They did it all offensively tonight, and defensively they were just lining up in the box and didn't allow that McAlester offense to even breathe.
Yeah, you're going to see some highlights here on the Bravado Wireless Game of the Week. And Franks is the running back there, and he had a good game, but McAlester really wasn't able to establish the running game.
No, not at all. It seemed like the offensive line was having some trouble with the defensive line as well. They were doing a good job of penetrating and getting inside the backfield all night.
See the big American flag in the background. Great environment here at Poteau. As a host of McAlester defenders bring down the quarterback Francis that time. As we said, great environment, but Poteau is really showing that they could be a force in the 4A.
Yeah, there's definitely no doubt about that. If they keep executing and playing ball this way, they're going to have some great Friday nights. As you can see, Gavin Johnson,
a.k.a. Calvin Johnson.
going up to make the incredible grab.
So good, we'll see it twice.
One of the few bright spots for this McAlester Buffaloes team on the night.
So how do you get guys like Gavin Johnson more involved?
I think you're going to have to do some more quick stuff with him as far as intermediate passes, quick screens, just things to get the ball in his hand and to get the corners to come up a little tighter on him so he can blow by them on those deep routes. And also, you're going to have to allow your quarterback to have some time back there to throw the football down the field.
Poteau super excited as their football team goes and celebrates with the band, singing the school fight song. Now the student section is out on the field, and they're showing out in front of their former head coach. Good job all around today from the Pirates. See Hilton rolling to his right there, but, I mean, nothing really completed downfield. We saw the good pass to Johnson, but it was because Hilton was throwing off his back foot and just kind of threw it up.
Yeah, definitely. Under pressure, under duress all night.
As you see the scene there, McDonald's in the background, but Poteau is excited for their game and their win over the McAlester Buffaloes. 33-3, your final score. Great execution all around, and head coach Greg Werner has got a lot to look forward to with this team this year in the 4A4 district. Well, for Dion Amade, former Oklahoma State safety, and all of our Bravado Wireless crew working tirelessly for you, I want to thank you for joining us here on the Bravado Wireless Game of the Week. Your final score from Poteau: the Pirates 33, the Buffaloes 3. Good night.
This broadcast is a copyright of Bravado Wireless. This game and broadcast should not be reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed without the express written consent of Bravado Wireless and its management.